So, we're back again. It's mL7. I know you're bored of me saying this, but just want to let you know that I have it on the shirt as well. We're back again with a Gold 4 PC Ana VOD review during Teaching Tuesday. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. Now, key moment 1 at 12:25, I think. 12:25. Fight on second point and close after we take it. Should I stay more defensive before we grab second point? After I watched that VOD, I feel I could stay away a little further back. After the second point, I decided to play this fight more aggressive. Was that good, or should I stay in safe range again? Okay, let's talk about positioning, I guess. This is more of a positioning VOD from what I see. 12:25. Okay, I want to watch a little bit. Wait, what was the time? 12:25. Okay, so it's a little bit... this is a little bit earlier. So it's probably a next fight. Yeah, it's definitely a next fight. I'm just gonna keep this rolling. Everybody going everywhere. Ana's worst nightmare. Okay, it's this fight. Speeding it up. So Junkrat's dead. Still gets spawning. Let's watch the fight once without me saying anything, actually. Wait, you sure it's this one, bro? Because I know you're in chat. Like, the fight is won. It's 12:12. God damn it. Okay, it's gonna be one extra moment then. It's 12:12. It's this fight. The replay bug! I'll get stuck the timer. We have to do the intro again. I got a replay bug. Yes, this one from before. Okay.
Ready for battle.
There's this one that's happening here. Okay, let me restart the timer. Bum bum bum. Start the countdown. Start again. Editor, scratch that. Oh god, I gotta do the intro again. Everybody, it's mL7 back again with another Gold 4 Ana VOD review. Another Ana VOD review. We have the first key moment, fight on second point, and close after we take it. Should I stay more defensive before we grab second point? After I watched that VOD, I feel I could stay a little further back. After the second point, I decided to play this fight more aggressive. Was that good, or should I stay in safe range again? Okay, let's see what map we have. So we have here, it's Circuit Royale, which is a bit of an odd map for Ana. So I assume that they're talking about the fight from here. Yes, this fight. Okay, it's this fight on this point. Let's play it once. Interesting sleep dart. Still happening. I think you're gonna win the fight though. Yeah, this is a scuffed one. This is a scuffed team fight. But this has something to do with the map. Okay, this was one. Good. Let's watch from over here. What is happening with the audio? Can somebody explain to me? Blizzard, I'm trying to do a VOD review. You know what? We're gonna keep this take. Chat, the audio is bugged. I'm going to lower the volume. It's clipping. Blizzard, I hope you fix this. We're going to watch afterwards with sound, but we can definitely see the VOD review from over here. So, fight is happening. They're regrouping. And now, Kaz here has a question as to where they should be positioned. Okay, where they should be positioned. Now, you're playing with Kiriko. Kiriko can just TP away. Ash should be safe. Reinhardt is Reinhardt. And Junkrat is Junkrat. So he has some mobility. Where should you play? Okay, you have three options in this case, I would say. Three options in this case. Option number one, which would be not the best one against their team comp because they have Widowmaker. If they would say have, I don't know, Junkrat and Reaper, then this might work. After you win the fight here and you're playing Ana, I would try to run all the way up here and play from over here. Like, this position would be amazing for you. Okay, this position would be amazing for you. But in this case, they have Widowmaker, so that's not good. So maybe you're not thinking, maybe you're thinking about not taking that position. Now you have two other options. You either play from over here with cover and hopefully nobody's going to shoot you, but you're limiting your angles of attack a lot. Or you play from inside with cover. Use walls as your friend, okay? These are your best friends. You can play from inside here or inside here. Now, what happens with you playing on the payload, though, when everybody's regrouping? Like, I like that you're pressuring them a little bit. This is very good. What happens here is, fight is starting. Imagine if you would have stayed here. If you would have stayed here, you could have pressured the Reinhardt, no problem. If the shadow would have came in, you could have just been hiding around here. Maybe get a sleep dart early, maybe even pressure the enemies from over here. This would have been better. So this area where Junkrat is playing is where you should have been. Or, the safer option, stay inside. Especially playing against the Reinhardt versus Reinhardt duel. When you know that he has shatter, be careful. He's trying to block it. Can't block it because he's on top of the payload. So, I guess you learn the fact that he can shatter you from underneath. Stay around walls. Why? Because in this case, when he shatters you, here's a quick trick. When Reinhardt slams, jump and move to the direction of cover. Your momentum will continue mid-jump. So, right now, if I would have been placed in this position and he slams me, I would have jumped and pressed S to go a little bit in the back. Your momentum continues. Same as when Winston jumps you. When Winston jumps you, press jump as well and then press S. And you're going to see that it go backwards a little bit more if you sync it right. So in this case, again, it was unfortunate because you threw the nade before. Positioning-wise, either play inside from here so you're safe so you don't get shattered, or play from here. But my main concern is not this. You throwing the nano afterwards was good. My main concern is not this. My main concern is the nade usage in this case that I want to cover. Again, we're reviewing this with no audio because the audio is bugged, so thank you, Blizzard. Let's see what happens. So it's a 5 versus 5 scenario. Let's assume you're playing inside. And now let's think the following. Who do you need to save Sleep Dart for? I explained this in the previous VOD review that I hope it was going to be uploaded soon, okay? The gold 3 one, so I hope it's the one after this. But TLDR, without our Sleep Dart usage, a clear, simple guide. If the enemies have flankers or have ultimates, then you save your Sleep Dart. If they don't, then you can do whatever you want with it. In this case, does the enemy team have flankers? No. Can I throw my Sleep Dart? Yes. But does the enemy team have ultimates? Yes. Can I counter some of their ultimates with my Sleep Dart? Yes. So I will save my Sleep Dart. So in this case, Reinhardt has shatter. Junkrat flies. Even if you land the Sleep Dart over here, you want to react to him. You know, you want to land the cool Sleep Dart. It was a bit of a risky Sleep Dart. I like the initiative. You tried to be fast. But even if you would have landed it, then I feel like people would have had a hard job at following up. And then, I'm not going to talk about the Sleep Dart that much, okay? Because Sleep Dart, you can save it for the Reinhardt slam. But what I will talk about, though, Junkrat is dead there, is the nade usage. Throwing the nade at the Reinhardt here while being full HP, I wouldn't think that this is like the best nade usage that you can possibly get out of this. Especially when he has his ultimate. So I would probably save the nade to use it when the Reinhardt takes a little bit of damage, not at the beginning. And the reason why is the following. If I throw the nade at the beginning, right, the Mercy and Kiriko can just like... Kiriko can cleanse, Mercy can just heal the Reinhardt up. And he's going to be to full HP pretty fast. But Mercy and Kiriko are not burst healing supports, which means that if I throw the nade somewhere over here, then even if the nade gets cleansed, the amount of healing that Mercy and Kiriko can put into Reinhardt might not be sufficient to keep him alive from the damage that we can inflict upon him. Does that make sense? In this case, against squishies, you can do it because 200 HP is easy to do as damage. But against the tanky tank, I would almost never throw the nade at the beginning. I would probably try and save it for him to take a little bit of damage if they're not playing with burst healing supports. Like if they would play with Ana or even Baptiste with regenerative burst, sure. But in this case, Kiriko and Mercy will slowly but surely heal. So if Reinhardt's like a quarter of HP when I throw the nade or half HP when I throw the nade, then the nade effect is gonna wear off. He's gonna still take some damage, right? And then the HP that's missing will not be healed in time compared to I throw it at the beginning, and then maybe they get to max HP super fast. So I would, like, maybe the healing would be faster till I get to max HP over here. Now, another thing that I want to go over is probably the most important one in this case. It's not positioning. This is important. Ability usage. Okay, we can think about that. We can also think about... and there's another factor to it as well. Okay, there's another factor to it as well I want to say about nade usage. Nade, I like using it as a way of point of no return. So they invest. I'm going to get them. I'm naded. Instead of, I'm naded. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm playing. I'm waiting. Like, I don't want to open fights with it. Right now, especially how nerfed Ana's nade is, because it lasts for only 3 seconds, okay? Like, when Overwatch 2 dropped, Ana was broken. Right now, she's not that good. You have to use your nade as late in the fight, I feel like, as possible to GBate the enemies into thinking that a fight is won. That's just how I would personally use it. I wouldn't open with it necessarily. I would wait, throw the nade, and then we might have gotten the kill. But in this case, the nade didn't matter that much. You could have saved it defensively, okay? So if you can look for aggressive nades, I like that you have the decision-making. Your decision-making, I can definitely see that you have something in mind. But we're trying to correct some bad habits, I would say, so far. The big thing, though, that I want to talk about is ult tracking. If you knew that Reinhardt had ultimate, you would have probably played from inside instinctively. So try to think about what ultimates can do stuff to you, what ultimates are addressed to you in this case, and play far away. In this case, if it's Reinhardt versus Reinhardt, stay in an unshatterable position and never trust your Reinhardt that he's gonna block it. Okay, let's see the other one. It's at 13:55, I guess. 13:55, last team fight before third point of Circuit Royale. First I stand behind, let's call it mid-ground, when the fight is below me. After Rein comeback charge and ult, I decided to move forward. I ulted Rein and play more offensively to help stomp enemy team. Should I stay in the back, or my overall decision making was not so bad? My healing results are good on my current rank, but I think I'm bad with your positioning and overall game feeling. Okay, at 13:55, let's continue with this. 13:55. Where is it? Okay. Fight starts a little bit uglier. Let's watch this. Again, we're watching with no sound. We can see what's happening here, no problem. Watching with no sound because the sound is bugged in replay. Nice aim, dude. Good. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Ash is a little bit aggressive. They're back. They're pushing. 5v3. Okay. Nice sleep dart. I feel like your mechanics are good, you know? You know what to do. Your mechanics are good, and you're fast with the decision making. You need a little bit more theory. Okay, and you kept the point. Okay, that's it. I don't think it's that much to review over here. I think it's good. How you play this positioning is nice overall. This is more of a flex team fight, I would say. Not that much to learn from it, other than the obvious that you can probably point out that your team is +2. Okay, +2. It's actually only +1. So both DPSs died. Which, chat, here's like a quick thing. If I see both DPSs dead and only one here that can consistently do damage, like for example a full charge Zarya, then if Zarya is shut down by my teammates, then I assume that the fight is won. So in this case, landing a 2-man slam when you're +1, I don't think the nano was necessary here. She can't disengage from that. But I guess you probably could have said the same thing, right? Now, what happens here, though? This is a little bit risky. So what happens here is a little bit risky positioning-wise. They're going in one by one. There's no reason for you to apply pressure when the team fight is won. Oh, God, the glass and how it looks. So, specifically here, in this team fight, let's watch him full speed. Good sleep dart, that's it. This is greed, I would say, okay? Do not be greedy. That's it. You got the sleep dart, you got the nano, you got to kill early. Back. Get away. Shoo. All the way in the back. In the back. Just back it up. Back it up. Back it up. No reason to force. Do not force one team fights because this is how you lose one team fights. DPSs and tanks have to force one team fights. They have to be the ones that walk in front. You are the reason. If you die, they might turn the fight around. Why? Because Kiriko died over here. Imagine Ashe doesn't land shots, Junkrat doesn't land shots, Reinhardt is getting low HP, and you die. This means that you have like 3 heroes that cannot get any healing from anywhere. You're the most important target in this team fight to kill. You're the one that they want to go for. Spawn is close to you. This is just like balls deep. I would say that after when you feel like the fight is won, it can be either by you getting a pick, or seeing that one enemy is dead, or seeing that your team is pressing W, or seeing that your team is making progress, or seeing that the enemy is back out. Tell yourself, I don't care anymore. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. Don't care. Nah, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. No, I did my job. That's it. You know how it is? Work 110% during your schedule. You will not be paid for overtime if you're playing support. Does that make sense? Like, pour in your heart and soul into the game when you need to, but when the schedule is over, you have your own life. Does that make sense? So over here, yeah, I did my job. I'm healing him. I'm getting a pick. I'm doing stuff. God fucking damn it, I'm so good. But then I want to put in overtime and go and pressure the spawn as well? Who cares? Nobody cares. Don't care. Don't care. No, sorry, team. Don't care. If they don't push in, and of course you gotta go with your team, fine, do it. So that's what I would say. Realize your job and stop overworking yourself. God damn it. Because then if you die there, you don't know what happens. You don't know what happens. Just do sufficient. It's like the same as making your Reinhardt enough HP, not full HP, making him like enough HP. Wait, I want to see Ana gameplay. And then be like, okay, that's enough. That's it. I did my job. Work smarter, not harder. I don't want to give you a Kiriko. I want to give you a Ana gameplay to keep this like a gold Ana review. So let's go on attack. We still have 15 more minutes remaining. The reason why I'm not covering that much, bro, is the following. Your decision making is okay. You react fast. Your aim and mechanics are good. I love them. Now, what I would think of are the following 2 things. Yes, your game sense is a little bit lacking from these 2 team fights. So, quick things to work on. And your positioning can be improved as well. So, 2 things to work on. First, think what you can do to the enemies and do it. So, you start the game, you see the enemies, and you go like, I play Ana, I have Sleep Dart, I have Nade. What can I do to the enemies? First things first. Can I use my abilities aggressively? In order to answer this question, think about what the enemies have. So, if they have flankers or targets that want to get to you, then you'll probably be forced to save the nade defensively in case they go for you. If they don't, then you can do whatever you want with it. As in, you can look for aggressive opportunities or defensive opportunities. Step number 2. Do I use my abilities offensively, as in destroy the enemies, or save them for my allies, not for myself? Now, we think a little bit. If I throw a sleep dart in the back, or a big nade in the back, can somebody follow up? If the question is no, then I'll probably not do it. Can I throw a nade or a sleep dart and I can follow up and get a kill? Then I might do it. For example, Torbjorn's in Narnia, I throw the sleep dart, I throw the nade, I maybe kill him. But if not, then I'll play defensive. Now, specifically in this team comp, playing against Torbjorn and Junkrat, I would say that you just wait for opportunities and to enable your Reinhardt as much as possible, because on paper, this is what I see. On paper, this is what I see. So, you're playing with Kiriko and Ana, and they're playing with Kiriko and Mercy. What this means is that the enemy team, with Torbjorn and Junkrat, while the team has Ashe and Junkrat, this means that the enemy team has a bunch of damage, dude. With a damage boost, Junkrat, with so much damage from everywhere, which means that you have a bunch of healing. Also, you have a lot of burst healing with a nade, in case your teammates get low. And the enemy team doesn't have burst healing. So, the longer the team fight, and the more explosive you can keep it going, like when they want to commit, the more you can turn it around. Because this is the problem. When one team has burst healing and the other team doesn't have burst healing, the team with burst healing can bait them into bad engages. In theory, the longer the team fight goes, the enemy with consistent healing will win. But in this case, Ana also has consistent healing, same as Mercy does, just that Ana has more explosiveness. So I would say that the longer the team fight, if nobody gets picked, you will look for a nade and you'll get a kill. Again, we're watching with no volume because of Blizzard's replay system. We still have 12 more minutes remaining. Look, positioning-wise, I don't like this. Nuh-uh. First things first, where's the wall? Do you see a wall? Invisible wall. Wall? There's a wall here, but this doesn't count. Wall. Find the wall. Find the card. A card. This card. This wall. Wall. Don't stay in the open. Find the wall. Secondly, look what the enemy see. Reinhardt. And Ana's over there in the back just chilling. No pressure. No nothing. So find the wall, become the map, be the wall, be the donor wall, and create pressure. Show yourself. You have the support passive. Probably you're going to be like, but Mr. Sevon, I cannot create pressure. I do not know their team comp. Well, joke's on you, because you can see the enemy team comp 15 seconds in after the game starts if you can't deduct what they have based on the auditory and visually, based on the audio and visual stuff that they do, right? Like you see Junkrat spam or Torbjorn spam and you can assume what they have. So, in this case, no sniper. This means that no way you should play aggressive. Good sleep dart usage, like see Reinhardt overextending there. Throwing the nade. Look, imagine if you would have naded when he was like this much HP. This results in a lot of panic instead of nading at full HP. Like, yes, you'll get damage in and stuff and they're going to heal it up, but imagine when he's going to be lower. Playing a little bit close. Nice sleep dart. Wait a little bit. See? Ability management. Throw the sleep dart. They have the Suzu if you're playing Ana. Wait for the Suzu and then nade. I would say that the best thing possible, the easiest way to play against Kiriko if you're playing Ana, especially in ratings from Masters and lower, I would say that use the sleep dart on the tank to bait the Suzu and then throw the nade. I think that nade is more important than... nade is more important here. And if Kiriko is smart, Kiriko is not going to cleanse the sleep. Look, you're already taking angles. You're staying with your Reinhardt. Junkrat's getting the picks. I like this. You're winning the fight. Now you want to press W. Some shots here and there. Good. I want to see how you approach this team fight. No passive. No. Look at this. Can he kill me long range with one shot? Maybe he can. But I have a sniper. Can Mercy do something to me? No. Oh shit, Widow. So, they just picked Widow. I would poke a little bit from here, 1 or 2 shots, and then back out to the left side. Now, no. Because they have Widow. What if... I mean, you probably assume that Widow's not back in the fight. If you're doing this consciously and you calculate the amount of time that it takes from Widow to what the fuck? To come. To walk from spawn with grappling hook and over here, and you assume that you have enough time to get here, then that's good. If not, then position yourself here a little bit earlier or play from the left side closer to the wall. I like this position, by the way. This is an aggressive position. This is chef's kiss. If you can get here against Widowmaker, this is really good for Rana. You can play around here. This is amazing. So I really like this. Really like this. Instead of staying in the back and playing close there. This is a lot of pressure. Oh. I don't want to be a sellout, but in this particular case, this is a necessary quickscope against snipers. Quickscopes work amazing against snipers. So let me show you this. When Junkrat jumps out, over here is low HP. Instead of standing still and doing this, try to do it a little bit faster and move. When you quickscope, you move. Good sleep dart. Nice usage. By the way, another thing. You gotta kill. You have the advantage. That's it. You're done forcing. You're done. You did your job. Stop overworking yourself. You're done. Because right now, if Widow's peeking here and Widow kills Diana, it's 4v4. What if Widow kills the Junkrat? It's 4v3. Fight is over. But what if you play from here and be safe? Then maybe Widow kills the Junkrat. It's 4v4. But Widow cannot kill anybody else. So it's equal. Okay. Still staying here. Look, kill him to the Junkrat. Exactly what I said. because you position yourself a little bit safer here. All good. All good. Okay, we reviewed this fight. Let's watch here a little bit. We have 3 more minutes of this. Sleep that early onto the Zarya was a nice risk, I would say. Maybe it lands. You shouldn't use ultimates. Nice safe position. And then we have one more fight here, I think. Okay, you're going to the right side. Pressure, pressure, pressure. No reason to say this passive. Nobody can do... Like, Widow died, and she died late. You can pressure until Widow's back. It takes Widow... This is why I press tab a lot, to see, like, respawn timers. Like, if the target that died is Widowmaker, and Widowmaker is the only one that can do stuff to me, then that takes her 10 seconds to respawn if it's not over time, plus the time it takes her to be back in the fight, the walk time from spawn, which is usually a minimum of 4 or 5 seconds. Like, over here, this should be, like, 3 to 4 seconds, I would say. So, she dies. I'm not gonna actually go in a full calculation mode. And when you die, it's 4 minutes, 18 seconds. This means that 10 seconds to respawn, minus 3, she's gonna be in the team fight at 4:05. I'm not gonna do that. No. But I'm gonna press tab from time to time. I press tab once to see how close she is to respawn. Press tab again, and I always try to press tab right as she's about to respawn, so I can make a mental map in my head as to where she should be, and until she's going to be in the team fight. You have like windows of playing aggressively. You know, windows of playing aggressively. This positioning is good, by the way. This positioning is good. You play a little bit defensive. You're close to Nano. You can just wait for your ultimate. Reinhardt shield low. You try to heal up the Junkrat. This is okay. Okay-ish. Just literally sniper granny in the back. Okay, and we watched the last team fight as well. Maybe you have time for one more on defense if you play Ana. Let's check out the positioning over here. Let's see if you apply pressure. Starting on high ground so you can play on top. I like this. Careful about a Widow grappling to you. Ryan goes aggressive. Throw the nade there. Probably wanted to splash the nade on Reinhardt and Cassidy. Or you're afraid that Reinhardt was low. Okay, understandable. Again, look, same thing. Who can do damage to you from long range? You can get headshotted by Mei. You can get headshotted by Cassidy. You can get headshotted by Kiriko. But can they one-shot you? No. If you get hit, then you can always go in cover and use your support passive. Like, this is too passive. You know what I mean? This is too passive. So over here, where I would play, I would probably force from here and be annoying. Look at this nade angle. Or like this sleep dart angle. Instead of like just chilling in the back and being a heal bot. Try to be more of a support in this case. Because the enemies, what do the enemies see? I'm shooting there, and there's an Ana in the back. Compared to, I'm shooting here. Oh god, Junkrat, Ana. So many options, and Ash in front of me. You know, you have to stress the enemies a little bit more with your positioning. But you're playing in cover now. You're using walls, which is good. And with this being said, like, imagine right now throwing a nade. You can also hug this side. Now you take damage. I like it. But this one, exactly. Walk a little bit in cover. Look how much pressure you apply from here. I know the timer, by the way. I know the timer, don't worry. It's not that much. Okay. That's about it. That's about it. So let's go and Olaf review. Okay. I don't think you need to work on your aim that much, but I'll give you a small pointer with aim, I guess. Try to learn to quickscope, or if you know how to quickscope, incorporate quickscopes more in your game, as it's going to be, you're going to see the fruits of doing more quickscopes pretty fast. So still work a little bit on aiming. Your positioning, you have some ideas here and there, but I don't think that the positioning is your biggest issue. I'm going to say that you have to work on your positioning, definitely though. Now, decision making. You're making decisions. You know what to do. I don't think that you actually need to work more on your decision making. I think that you're decisive and you're a confident player with this. But what you have to do, though, is you have to work on your cooldown management. You have to think what you're saving your sleep dart and your nade for. Learn the sleep dart trajectory, the nade trajectory, I mean. Learn to quickscope, and this will make it super good. This will make it super good. You're going to see so much improvement really fast. Positioning, 2 pointers in positioning. These points are about positioning. So, number 1, play more aggressive if fight is neutral. Like it's 5 versus 5, or you're down 1. That's when you have to play a little bit more aggressive. You have to make the enemies look at you. Now, play defensive if the fight is won. So what I mean by this is you +1, +2, don't force anything. Do not overwork yourself. You already did your job. Number 3, I would say, this is going to sound forehead, but I don't know how to phrase it. Your decision making is good, but try to keep track enemy ultimates and think what you can counter with sleep dart, and be more aware of ability usage. So do not throw your abilities randomly just for the sake of hitting them. Try to achieve something when doing them. Okay? Try to achieve something when doing them. Try to, instead of, I see Junkrat, I react to Junkrat, I throw the sleep dart. No. Think about it. So like before the fight starts, think what you have to use your ability for. Okay? What do you have to save your abilities for? That's what I would say. That's like the best thing that I can tell you. So let's say Reinhardt hasn't used Shattered and hasn't used his ultimate. They haven't used ultimates in 3 team fights. They have ultimates, clearly. Right? Because they haven't used them. I have Sleep Dart. I press tab, I think. What should I save my Sleep Dart for? Moira Coalescence, Mercy, Soldier, Blade, Reinhardt Shatter. Think about what is higher priority to Sleep Dart and combine it with the percentage of how easy it is to actually pull it off. For example, saving Sleep Dart for Moira or for Mercy Valk or for Reinhardt Shatter is not optimal, I would say. It is better in case like you see those ults being popped to save it for Visor or to save it for Blade in that case. You also create more pressure onto the DPSs. And number 5, obviously, use walls. Become the wall. You are the wall. You are the wall. And obviously, 6, another one, support, not healer. Okay? Your job is, if you're playing with Kiriko, here's how it is. This is like more of a team comp thing. If you're playing with Kiriko and Ana, then Kiriko, trust me, Kiriko will focus on healing most of the time because Kitsunegash is absolutely broken. What you should focus on is landing a huge hentai. You should focus on landing a big nade, a big sleep dart, pressuring the DPSs, pressuring the enemies. That's what you should do. You should become more of a support, not healer, if you play with 2 main healing supports, because Ana and Kiriko, if both of you focus on healing up your teammates, then the enemy Kiriko will get their ultimate faster than your Kiriko will, and faster than your Nano will. So pressuring the DPSs, pressuring the squishies with nades and stuff will be better overall. I hope you learned a thing or two from this, and if you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.